Miami is known for beaches, shopping, nightlife, but what most people don't realize is that just 30 minutes away from all that noise, there is one of the most unique ecosystems on the planet, the Everglades. A river of grass, mangroves stretching for miles, water that looks calm but hides life everywhere. You can see alligators, crocodiles, pythons, bull sharks, tarpons. It sounds adventurous, it sounds a little dangerous, but maybe that's exactly why we wanted to go in the first place. So Alonso and I decided to plan something different. Not just a fishing day, a real expedition. Fishing, camping, sleeping on a chickie in the middle of nowhere. Just the two of us. So that's the entrance right there to the Everglades Park, right next to the city. I think it's the city of Homestead. To get in, it's like an hour drive to Flamingo. That's exactly where we're gonna lounge the boat right there. Then we're gonna go and boat through that canal right there. We're gonna be fishing a little bit at Coot. Wait, what is this? Coot right there, Coot Bay. That's Tarpon Creek, so we might find some tarpon right there. And that's Whitewater Bay. The whole place here is Whitewater Bay. We're gonna be fishing in different creeks around here, and then we're gonna end up staying at Roberts River Chickie right there. So we're gonna have to go up there through that canal, Roberts River right here. And well, we're going to do this at around 1 p.m. So there's going to be high tide, enough water for us to get there. And there's where we're going to stay the night. The next day we're going to be fishing north side and then come back here. Trips like this don't just happen. It requires planning. Water, extra fuel, VHF radio, navigation app, offline maps, first aid kit, bug spray, tide charts, etc. Because the Everglades might be beautiful, but it doesn't forgive carelessness. We left our house at 7 a.m. By 11, after picking up some life bait, we were launching the boat at Flamingo. And once you leave the marina, something shifts. No more buildings, no more traffic, no signal. Just you, your boat, and the nature. One mistake, I will admit, we should have gone straight to our chickie first and dropped our gear instead of fishing with all your camping equipment piled on the boat, but well, the lesson was already learned. But that's part of the adventure, you kind of figure it out. We caught some ladyfish, some jacks, no tarpon, no trout, but honestly, the water was glass, the air was calm, and the silence was something you just can't describe. The Everglades doesn't overwhelm you, it just humbles you. Around 5 p.m. we arrived at Roberts River Chickie. A chickie is like a wooden platform built above the water. There's no land, no shore, just you floating over the Everglades. It's basically camping but on water.
We set up the tent, we hung mosquito nets, set the lights, and organized some kind of a little living room. And as we were setting up, the sun started going down, and that sunset, I mean, when you're sitting on a chicky in the middle of the Everglades watching the sun disappear behind endless mangroves, you start seeing life in a different perspective, more humble, more thankful, more aware. And you realize something very important, that reward always comes after you take the risk. It might sound scary, but it's worth it, just like anything in life.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat some ham and cheese sandwich. Do you want some ham and cheese sandwich? Hey, you haven't eaten sandwich. You gotta eat a little bit, okay? Holy shit.
That night, there were thousands of stars. No clouds, no city lights, just darkness and sky. We went out to fish in front of the chicky. We didn't catch anything. Not one fish, but it didn't matter. The silence, the water barely moving, the stars reflecting. Sometimes fishing is just an excuse. The real gift is that exact moment. The next morning we had one mission, to get a tarpon. We cleaned up the chicky, we packed the tent, we headed north, and we fished hard. We tried different spots, different creeks, different lures, but we end up losing more lures than we caught fish. But it's okay, because we still feel we are in the process of learning constantly. And honestly, the tarpon didn't show up. But the lesson did. Patience, persistence, and just enjoying the process and not just the result. These are the moments that make life so special. Not the easy days, not the comfortable ones, but the days where your heart beats a little faster than normal. when you step into the unknown and when you manage the risk instead of avoiding it. Because adventure isn't about being reckless, it's about preparation, courage, and perspective. You have to get out of that cave to explore and to build memories that don't fade, because one day the fish you didn't catch won't matter, but the night under the stars, that will. And that's what makes life worth living.